There's a beautiful transit that's going to be incredibly activated on June 1st, and that is Jupiter is beginning its movement through the sidereal zodiac Cancer. It's a sign of exaltation. What is exaltation? It is the place in the zodiac where this specific planet shows itself in the most beautiful way. What does that mean? Jupiter in Cancer, Jupiter exalted, will show a certain uplift and excitement, hope, things looking up, beautiful teachings on love, on compassion, on forgiveness, a lot of forgiveness, a lot more harmony in your heart, in your family, being able to forgive things, being drawn towards spirituality, the kind of, we're seeing a lot of people being drawn back to church, to prayers. And those are all very Jupiterian activities. When we pray, when we have that devotion, when we have that call of the heart towards our spirituality, we can feel this kind of sort of higher dharma, this higher vibration of wanting to forgive, even when things happen to us, of treating each other with more love and more compassion, of being more patient, of being more grounded, not so much looking at other people for what you want, what they can bring you, but rather for out of love and out of compassion. So this is a beautiful transit. Jupiter is the most benefic planet in your charts, and it's in everyone's chart in one way, shape, or form. So this transit is going to be felt, and I know there's a backdrop. All the other planets are also active. Saturn is still there, moving through the zodiac. So things, of course, are happening around it, but it doesn't cancel out that this vibration is here with us, and it's beginning, and it's going to be very potent, and it takes place once every 12 years. So open up your heart to forgiveness, open up your heart to love. There is so much, Jupiter is so much about happiness and love, yeah? And it rules both over Guru, the spiritual teacher, which takes away the darkness from your heart, because what happens when you meet your spiritual teacher, I remember the first time I met my spiritual teacher, after meeting him, I had a terrible headache, and in the middle of the night, after a couple hours, about 2, 3 a.m., I threw up. And that's never happened to me. Like, I wasn't sick. It was literally just like my body, like, cleansing. It was almost like the light of Jupiter saying, like, releasing. And that was a very powerful experience to have this release. And then the heart opens. The vibration of heart, and the vibration of love, and the vibration of healing. So in this way, Jupiter is this love, the healing love that comes into our lives. For some, it's going to be really, if you have the luck to have guru, spiritual teacher, you're going to, you'll be going to the ashram and you'll be feeling this devotion. It will be so healing. For others, it expresses as a loving partner, the love with children, having family, having dinner, going on a beautiful holiday together. This kind of beauty, that's the love shared in family time. Obviously family is also very challenging and hard and can be tiring, and there's times where it's good and others there it's difficult. I'm not saying that it's all perfect, but there is this beauty when you come home, and there's kids, the kids are laughing, there's food being cooked, and we're all gathering together. This is truly like a love and a joy that's of the divine in the world, when this harmony is there and this love is there. All right. So we've talked about both the guru aspect, both the relationship and love aspect, the compassion, open your heart to love. This transit is going to be on and off because Jupiter is going to travel all the way through Cancer until between now and October. And then it's close to Ketu, the node of the moon, so that's a little bit of something to, let's see how things come. Jupiter Ketu combinations, it's a special lineage, it's a special spiritual combination. So let's see, but it's going to travel all the way through until October. It's going to be dipping a little bit in Sidereal Leo, and then it will retrograde again and return to Cancer for a while, and then it will move forward again. So in this way, it's going to be on and off transits between now and 2027. Now later on in 2027, there's a little bit of a few rough patches in terms of astrology. So this is why I'm encouraging you, if there's anything fun, anything sweet that is offering itself to you, that wants to come into your life, be open to it, be present during this time, so that you can dwell in this special transit of Jupiter in Cancer. If you can be by the ocean, do something that brings you joy. That's about you being connected to the world and your surroundings. And I love the ocean. For me, sitting by the ocean is really special, and being able to swim is like always so spiritual. So take the time to do these things. If you have some days that you can take off of work, just take it off during June. Take an extra day, take an extra weekend. Let yourself be present and live, and let yourself be happy, fully and fully present for it. Yeah. All right. Jupiter. The color which is ruled by Jupiter is yellow. So if you feel cold to yellow, just know that's a very Jupiter color. And you can go to temple or your churches, light candles. That is good. But yeah, it's a special time. So happy Jupiter in Cancer. And we'll talk some more about the upcoming full moon in a couple of days, which is shining bright right before this Jupiter transit.